What's happening, everybody? Greg Ehrenberg here from OddsShopper. We're breaking down another NBA slate, kicking off the week on Monday with some NBA best bets. So as you come in, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then any questions or comments you have about tonight's slate, let me know in the comments section. Even if it's just something as simple as you like my bets, you dislike my bets, any of those engagements, they are always appreciated down below in the comment section. I always check them out and read all of them. And let's start this off by recapping the bets from a couple days ago. I'm off on Sundays, so last video we did was on Saturday, and that was an interesting betting slate because I had two bets. We went 1-1, and both the games were blowouts. So I had an over on Jalen Green's rebounds, over 2.5. He barely played because the game was a blowout. And then I had under 2.5 threes for Trey Young. He hit no threes. He sucked, and that game was a blowout. So basically one bet won because of a one-sided game. One bet lost because of a one-sided game. But overall, 1-1. So no real blood drawn there. And we move on to Monday. Hopefully we can get this slate started off pretty well. And I do think we're already off to a pretty good start if you guys are in the Discord channel, because last night we placed a bet on the Cleveland Cavaliers under the assumption that we were going to see the Boston Celtics potentially resting some players today. We would bet that right towards the end of the Boston Celtics game. They played in the double overtime game against the Knicks, and I do anticipate that we're going to see some players either resting or limited today for the Boston Celtics. Nothing official at the time that I am recording, but there has been a massive amount of line movement at the time that we had bet on the Cleveland Cavaliers. They were minus 3.5 point favorites, minus 165 on the money line. But now we're seeing them up to 6.5 point favorites, and anywhere from minus 250 to minus 280 on the money line. So we've got some good value in there. And if you guys are in the Discord channel, hopefully you tailed that, and hopefully we end up getting a Cleveland Cavaliers win today. If you guys are not in the Discord channel, sign up using the link we have below. That link is going to get you 50% off the first week you sign up. Myself and all the other guys on the YouTube channel, we're in there answering questions, giving out more bets, and some of it's timely. Stuff like last night, the Boston Celtics game goes into double overtime. We're able to identify this is a good value spot for the Cleveland Cavaliers on Monday, and that's not information I can provide in the same way on the YouTube channel. So go check out our Discord channel and 50% off when you use that link. But let's break down the Monday NBA slate now. These are my favorite bets to kick off the week. For my first bet today, I hate to do this, but I've got to take an under on my guy, Nikola Jokic. And he's one of my favorite players in the NBA. I think he should win his third consecutive MVP this year. He's having a fantastic season. The Nuggets are one of the best teams overall in the NBA. But his over-under for assists is 10.5. I like the under because as many triple-doubles as Jokic has put up this year, he's somebody who still doesn't actually have that many games with 11 or more assists. He usually ends up coming up right at 10. Even when he has his triple-doubles. If you look at the last 9 games Jokic has played, he actually only has 11 or more assists in one of those games, even though he has triple-doubles in 6 out of those 9. And overall for the year, Jokic is averaging a triple-double, but the triple-double is 24.5 points, 11.8 rebounds, and 10.0 assists flat. Jokic simply does not have a ton of games this year with 11 or more assists. And if you look at our projections for today, we're actually projecting for right around 9.5 assists over in our Bet Pro betting tool. So I have to go with the under here on Nikola Jokic. As much as I like him, like I said, he's falling short of 10.5 assists more times than he's going above it. So Jokic under 10.5 assists, it's our first bet of the day. We're sponsored here today by DraftKings Sportsbook, and we have the easiest way for you guys to make some money. You're going to make $150 over at DraftKings by following these steps. First, sign up using the link we have below. Next, the offer that exists at DraftKings Sportsbook is the first $5 moneyline bet you place pays out $150 as long as that side wins. And to me, the team that is most likely to pick up a win over at DK today, we've got Gonzaga, men's college basketball. They're playing later tonight. They are minus 1,300 favorites. So normally a $13 bet on Gonzaga would win $1. But with this offer, a $5 bet on Gonzaga is going to pay out $150, and they're going to win. They're one of the best college basketball teams we have going right now. So take advantage of this opportunity. If you haven't signed up at DraftKings yet, use the link below. Throw $5 on Gonzaga. You're going to make $150 that easily. If you or anybody you know has a gambling problem, call or text the number 1-800-GAMBLER. For our next bet of the day, I'm going to be looking at Trey Murphy. This is a guy that we've bet on a handful of times this year when we've seen the Pelicans be shorthanded. His over-under 4 rebounds is 3.5. It is plus money on the over. I really like those odds. As things stand right now, we have Murphy projected for north of 4 rebounds, so a bet that we have winning more than 50% of the time at plus money. And something else to consider too is even though we have him projected right now for 4.1 rebounds, there is opportunity for that projection to go up because Jonas Valanciunas is currently questionable. If he's ruled out, I would anticipate we have Trey Murphy projected somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 rebounds. So it's already a bet right now that looks good and has potential to look even better. Because if you look at the injury report at the moment for the Pelicans, Zion remains out. Josh Richardson is out. He's dealing with a personal issue. Jose Alvarado's out. Larry Nance Jr. is out. So it's already a good spot for our guy here, Trey Murphy, who's won this prop for us a few times and has potential to become even better value if Valanciunas doesn't play. So all that being considered, I'm betting Trey Murphy over 3.5 rebounds at plus money. So let's recap the bets for today. We just got a couple of them, at least in the video. We've got the additional bet on the Cleveland Cavaliers, but for the purposes of this video, we've got Nikola Jokic under 10.5 assists, Trey Murphy over 3.5 rebounds, and that one is at plus money. Let me know what you guys think about these bets below in the comment section, or do you like the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight? Do you think they have a good chance to win against the Boston Celtics? I know the Celtics have one of the better records in all of the NBA, but tail end of a back-to-back, they played a double overtime game last night. I am anticipating that we see some players rest for Boston. If you agree with me, or if you disagree, just let me know all that below. Also, before you leave, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to check out more bets from all the guys we have here. Don't forget also that we've got our Discord channel. You can get 1 week 50% off, or a 1 week free trial to NBA Bet Pro, where I get a lot of my prop betting information from. That you could also find in the links below in the description box. That's going to do it for me. See you guys back here tomorrow.